Hey everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday number 14 on the Leek. I'm John as always, and today we're going to be doing some more Legacy Cube. We did one a couple weeks ago, and we've done one other in the history of the channel so far. And this is going to be the last one for a while. It goes away in a couple of days for probably 3 or 4 months, and it's going to get replaced with the Vintage Cube, previously known as the Holiday Cube or the Powered Cube. It has the Power 9 and all the fun restricted vintage cards that don't appear in this Legacy Cube, and we'll have one or two of those for sure in the upcoming weeks. But today it's going to be Legacy Cube. Hopefully we get something fun or something powerful or some interesting archetype. We did Reanimator last week in Vintage Masters. Reanimator is definitely a thing in Legacy Cube. So who knows what could happen, but I will see you guys for the draft. And we're back, and let's see what we've got. A lot of temples. That's kind of strange. A lot of lands, just period. An Overgrown Tomb, a Mutavault. We've got a Scavenging Ooze that could be fun. We've got a Cryptic Command, pretty powerful. Dualcaster Mage, which I think might be better than I think it is. It's 2/2 flash. When it enters the battlefield, you copy target instant or sorcery. So basically, you cast a spell and you hold priority and you say, Dualcaster Mage, I get 2. So that could be kind of fun. Not sure what I actually want out of this pack. Scavenging Ooze might be kind of the most consistent card here. Dualcaster Mage, we could try some fancy mono red burn kind of thing. That could be interesting. Cryptic Command if we want to go control-y. I think I'm really looking at Dualcaster Mage or Scavenging Ooze. 2 red cards, 2 green cards. I'll take the Dualcaster Mage. Let's see if we can do like a mono red burn. Crater's Claws is a mono red burn. Now if you copy Crater's Claws while it's on the stack, I believe it does copy the X. I think. I'd have to look that up, but I think it's the card we're going to take here anyways if we want to go on the mono red small guys burn plan. Otherwise, what fun stuff do we have that's pickable this early? Oblivion Ring, fantastic removal. Ramp. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with Crater's Claws. Follow that up with Searing Blood is burn and kills a creature. Tempt with Vengeance. Put X/1/1 red elemental tokens with haste on the battlefield. Each opponent can also put that many if they want for each player who does put X/1/1. Okay, so basically I put down 6. My opponent can put down 6, but that means I get another 6. Kind of dumb. More of a multiplayer commander card. I'm liking Searing Blood, I think. If we want to just stick on the mono red plan, this Marauder would be nice to get back. What else do we have here? We've got Garrick, we've got Geist, but I think I'm fine with Searing Blood. Just kind of mono red burn is what I'm looking at for now. Splinter Twin is the only red card, and that's not really for our deck. That's for Splinter Twin combo, of course. So we might have to look into another color. Let's see. We've got Burial Rites if we do want to make the jump into Reanimator. Everything's double casting cost, or double color, which is not enjoyable. Could just go red-green, Wall of Roots. Council's Judgment's quite good removal. I don't like that double white. It means we'd have to go way more white than I want to. It is solid removal though, so I think I might take it. Yeah, let's take it. Come on, better red stuff. Stoke the Flames, that's pretty good. Lightning Helix is pretty good red-white if we do end up red-white. Armageddon could be good. I hopefully won't need that many lands. Stoke. Flametongue Kavu could just be the best card, though. It's removal and a 4/2. Oh, there's a lot of good cards here I want. I want Kavu, I want Stoke, I want Helix, I want Armageddon. These two keep me mono red for the time being. I'll take the Kavu. we're going to need creatures despite being mono red burn. Chandra is pretty good. Pretty darn good. Greater Gargadon is not. White cards, Mirror Crusader is super good in a white weenie kind of deck. But that's not what we're going to be. We're going to be burn. Smash to Smithereens. Destroy target artifact. Smash to Smithereens deals 3. Nah. Hero of Oxid Ridge. 4/2 for 4. Haste Battlecry. Whenever it attacks, creatures with power 1 or less can't block this turn. But we have Fire Blast. Fire Blast is a solid burn card. Because you can just sack 2 mountains to deal that 4 damage, as opposed to actually paying the 6 mana. Pretty good pickup here. I'm pretty happy to take it. If we happen to manage to copy it, would be even better. But we're going to take Fire Blast, yeah. What do we got? Imperial Recruiter. 1/1. Search my library for a creature card with power 2 or less. Reveal it. Put it to my hand. That would be Dualcaster Mage. Would not be Kavu. We've got Burning Tree Emissary to help us out if we wanted to splash into green. Nothing white terribly. But I'll take the Recruiter, I suppose. Helps me tutor up the Dualcaster Mage. I could arguably... What do I need? 2, 3... I would need 8 mana to Imperial Recruiter into Dualcaster Mage into copying a Fire Blast. That'd be fun. So the key thing I'm really looking for is things that hit creatures or players. Searing Blood is because it only hits creatures. It has to actually kill the creature to hit the player. But most other things do hit creature or player. Crater's Claws, Fire Blast. Flame Tongue hits creatures, but that's fine. The 4/2 gets through to hit the players. Seal of Fire. Sacrifice it. Deals 2 damage to our creature or player. So it's a shock when you want it that is very telegraphed. It's not great. Maybe I take the Temple. Yeah, let's take the Temple and Scry. It'll help me splash green if I need to. Lightning Mauler, or a Sacred Foundry. Not going to have that many creatures, but I'm also ideally not going to go white. I'm just going to be red, so I'll take the Lightning Mauler. Marauder came back. Beautiful. As much as I want to burn, we do need some creatures. And I'd like to hopefully just stick to 2 and 3 drops. No more 4 drops would be good. Wow. I'll just take that on Burial Rites and hurt the potential Reanimator decks out there. I'd really like to get a Goblin Guide. Lightning Helix came back. Cool. Carnophage, get out of here. I guess Satyr Wayfinder also helps out the Reanimator decks, but at that point you're looking at black, white, green. Smash to Smithereens. If we come across a super scary artifact, we can get rid of it. I don't know that we will. Maybe a sword? Don't even know if that would be a problem. Alright, come on. Good red stuff. Char and Fire Drinker Satyr. Char is pretty good. Fire Drinker Satyr's alright. Wrath of God would be pretty good. Get rid of all the creatures so I just can keep burning, but I don't know if I'm gonna be white yet, and it's another double white along with Council's Judgment, so I think I'll just go with the Char. Just really good burn. 4 to creature or player, 2 to me, whatever. I'm dealing more to them than they're hopefully dealing to me. Magma Jet or Kiki Jiki? Well, I wish I had taken the... or no, I guess Splinter Twin doesn't go with Kiki Jiki, does it? Not actually 100% familiar with the Kiki Jiki. Well, I guess Kiki Jiki does the same thing as Splinter Twin, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't play too much Modern, so I'm not super well versed on the combo. But you need... what do you need? You need Pestermite or something? Or Exarch? Something or other. Anyways, Magma Jet I think is just the easy, simple pick here. Again, double white in all the white cards is not what I want to see. But we'll take the cheap burn. Cheap burn with Scry. Spike Shot Elder. I guess that goes with us. It's not great. I'd cut it for almost anything else. Another double white. Murderous Red Cap. Does hit creature or player. It is a 4-drop though. I think I'd rather just take the 1-drop. It's not great. Zealous Conscripts could be good. Steal something of theirs that's big and get through for the... Ooh, never mind. Shrine of Burning Rage. At the beginning of your upkeep, whenever you cast a red spell, put a charge counter on it. We're going to be casting a lot of red spells. Pay 3, sack it. It deals damage equal to number of charge counters on it to target creature or player. That is in our deck. I hope that Conscripts comes back, though. Dragon Fodder... No. Stagger Shock. 2 damage to creature or player. Rebound. Sure. Not the best, but sure. Goblin Guide? No, but we do have a Kiln Fiend. We're going to be casting a lot of instants and sorceries, so I think Kiln Fiend is definitely the pick here. Sneak Attack, another great card if you have some big guys. I'd be tempted to take it if Kiln Fiend wasn't here, just in case we come across an Emrakul or something. But I'll take the Kiln Fiend and then kick myself if I see an Emrakul or something in the next pack. I think we've got one more pack to look at. This pick, and then we go back to our original pack. What do we got? Frenzied Goblin. You're not really what I want. I mean, maybe he is. He'd potentially help me get Kiln Fiend through. Really like that art on Savannah. Yeah, we'll take Frenzied Goblin. Let's get that Council's Judgment out of here. I don't think we're going to play white at all. Frig. So I just passed a Sneak Attack, and there's an Emrakul. Yeesh. Alright, well, we're going to go Skullcrack. Means we might have to take this Lightning Helix out, actually, if we're not going to splash white. And that means this War Leader's Helix isn't as good either. Now, Skullcrack does just hit players. Oh, yeah, we'll take it. Fire Drinker Satyr. Get in there. Kiki Jiki. Why not? Not going to play it, though. Nothing I really want to copy. Although, no. I could. No, because the Dualcaster Mage... Well, no, the Dualcaster Mage would be on the battlefield. And then I could copy the Dualcaster Mage before the spell finishes to make another Dualcaster Mage, which would copy the spell again. So I could do, like, 12 off of that. But that's crazy magical Christmas land. So yeah, I'll cut that Lightning Helix. We're not going to splash white. I don't want to lose any inconsistency. If I happen to get whatever the original red-white duel is, can't even think of it, then we'd maybe consider putting it in. I'll take the red cap, but it's probably not going to make the cut. What do we get next? The guy we're passing to is 3 picks behind. Yeesh. Ooh, Conscripts comes back. It is a 5-drop, but it could be a finisher, depending on what they have. It'll definitely make the cut for now anyways, depending on what we see in pack 3. I really want to replace the Spike Shot Elder, probably the Frenzied Goblin. None of these really matter. Let's take the Artifact. What does he do? Madcap skills. Probably won't play it though. Well, maybe. Could get a really early Kiln Fiend through. We'll think about it. Molten Tail, Masticore. Discard a card every turn or else it dies. Exile a creature card from your graveyard, deals 4. Yeah. Yep. Last pick Brago, sure. So luckily we only need 2 playables, and I imagine we'll get 2 playables out of this pack. And hopefully more. Madcap skills, I'm probably slightly too creature light to really use it. I'd like to see a Lightning Bolt, Lightning Strike. Some really cheap, good direct damage spells. What do we get? We get Chain Lightning, Slagstorm, and Thundermaw Hellkite. Well, Thundermaw is too expensive, unfortunately. Slagstorm, 3 damage to each creature, or 3 damage to each player. Could be a mini Wrath. Chain Lightning might just be the best, though. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player for 1 red. And then that player can pay 2 to do it again back at me. But I'm taking a lot of the red, so I don't know how many people are going to be playing red. So yeah, Chain Lightning for sure. And I think Chain Lightning might replace Skullcrack, because they do almost identical things, except this stops life gain. And I don't know if I'm going to really come across anything crazy that I would need to stop like that. It'll be a sideboard card. So I'm still looking to get rid of probably the Goblin and the Elder. Everything else I'm pretty okay with. What do we get? Grim Lavamancer and Incinerate. Well, there's that cheap 3 damage spell I wanted. Grim Lavamancer might be better, though. Get to exile all those spells that I've been casting to turn them into shocks. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to take it. Hope that Incinerate comes back around. If it does, I think it might be safe to say that I'm probably the red deck. Although that pack was stacked. I saw Liliana in there. A bunch of other good cards as well. Gutter Snipe. That would be fun. There's a Tarmogoyf down there. Yeah, Gutter Snipe would be really fun. 2 more damage every time we get through. Cunning Spark Mage. I'd like to see him come back around maybe. Mizium Mortar's super cheap 4 damage spell that we could overload as a Wrath basically, but I want that Gutter Snipe. That goes in my deck for sure. We could even do something crazy like turn 2 Kiln Fiend, turn 3 Gutter Snipe, turn 4 Chain Lightning, Magma Jet, something. Kiln Fiend would be 369. He'd be a 10 something. 10-2, is it? Gutter Snipe would deal 6 damage to them in addition to all the direct damage. Could get pretty bonkers. Goblin Bushwhacker, eh? Not really for our deck, so I don't think we'll take it. Anything that could really damage us? Maybe just keep hurting Reanimator? Yeah, let's do that. So I haven't seen the Goblin Guide yet, which is a pain. Devil's Play could be good. Don't know if it's better than anything we have, though. Don't really want to splash blue for a Ral. Yeah, let's take Devil's Play. It'll be the 23rd card at the moment. Scorched Rusalka. I would need a lot of creatures to sack with that, although I could sack whatever I steal with the conscripts. That could be good. Is it better than Goblin Bombardment? It's the same thing as Goblin Bombardment. Except Goblin Bombardment doesn't cost a mana, and it's not on a body that's easily killable. So we'll take that, and I don't know if we'll actually play it or not. Because we only have the one way of stealing, and we don't really want to be throwing away our guys. We're sitting at 23, but I still want to replace this Goblin, and I still want to replace this, which is also actually a Goblin, even though it doesn't quite look like a Goblin. Well, there we go. Goblin Guide. That is in the deck, and that's replacing one of those two for sure. Such a good card. Which one's worse? We're going to be doing a lot less attacking, I think, so let's get rid of the Frenzied Goblin. I guess Madcap skills on Spike Shot Elder could be good. Well, there's Lightning Bolt. That's pretty darn good. We're going to take that, and that's going to replace maybe just Spike Shot Elder. Maybe just Spike Shot Elder. Slag Storm, sure. Not going to play it, though, unless I see a token deck or something. I guess I don't... Well, no, Devil's Play hits target creature or player, so that's decent. Maybe Lightning Mauler's the weak link. Yeah, let's get rid of Lightning Mauler. Wow, Liliana came back around. Genesis Wave came back around. Those are really late picks. Kira might be the worst for me, though. I don't want creatures getting basically hexproof on his side. Yeah, let's get rid of Kira. Cunning Spark Mage came back. Tarmogoyf came back. Boros Reckoner came back. Let's take the Spark Mage, but I'm not going to play it. Let's get rid of... Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Let's get rid of the Ranger. Let's get rid of the Soldier. Rusalka came back, so I didn't even need to take the Bombardment over it. Basilisk Collar. Let's get rid of that. That would be annoying. So there's our deck, I think. Last pick, Kadama's Reach. Nobody's ramping either? Maybe nobody's playing archetypes, they're just taking cards. Could be an interesting tournament if that's the case. So we're looking at this. We're looking at 8-1, 6-2s, 5-3s, 2-4s, 1-5, and 1, hopefully not, 6 mana spell. Hopefully just 2 mountains being sacked. Slag Storm, if I see a lot of tokens, it would be a good card to bring in. Cunning Spark Mage, I Just don't think we'll get played. Well, maybe. I could replace Spike Shot Elder with him. He costs a lot more, though. And Spike Shot Elder can do the same as him, kind of. You have to pay more for it, though. Skullcrack, if I see life gain that's problematic. Smash Smithereens if I see an artifact that's problematic. Yeah, nothing else is going in, I don't think. I don't even know if I want this tap land, to be honest. The Scry is nice, but I don't want to put down a land that's not going to help me cast spells. Especially when I have so many 1-drops. No, I think we'll just keep it as is. Could I afford another card? 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 cards that aren't going to be played on turn 3 or earlier. What would I put in? I'd put in probably Spark Mage. No, I think we'll do 23-17. Add basic lands. Is it going to be 17 mountains? It's going to be 17 mountains. Let's add that to the deck. And that's going to be our deck. We are going to try to burn everybody away, although we don't actually have the card burn away. But we'll see how we do, and I will see you guys back here for round 1.